Chelloski, sisters and broskiis. I'm Sunny. It's early in the morning. I'm trying to get some work done without outside noise interruptions. But OMG, I just want to say, because I don't really watch TV as much as I used to, I can't front. I was enjoying Stars. Shout out to 50 Cent and all that, because OMG, I don't watch the whole Star Universe, Power Universe, whatever that is. But the ones that I'm into was, what is the one with Ghost? Force is doing this. Force is growing on me. Because, kid you not, Tommy and Tariq grew on me. And this wasn't even supposed to be about that. It's just that I got caffeine in my system. I was saying this to say, I love YouTube for different reasons. Of course, it's like, OMG, you'll find out almost anything. Almost anything. But, you know, some of it is like trash basket, because, you know, everybody, anyone got Wi-Fi and could just say however they feel. But some people are super creative. And then, you know, it could be the edits too, because some of those crack me up, kid you not. But I personally listened to this woman on YouTube, and OMG, I just found her, I think, in the last few months. A breath of fresh air. Kid you not. Voodoo Doll TV, if you happen to catch it. Even my son was walking past and heard some of her commentary. It was like, oh my, I see why you listen to her. Because it's like great minds think alike. And what she said is, black folk everywhere tend, and I'm not talking about, no disrespect, outside of America. I'm talking about here, because how people tend to feel the clique or feel unity or commodity to Africa, the West Indies. I'm a Southern girl, okay? My family, as we go back generations, 5, 6 generations here, okay? Also married, yeah. Also, too, that part. And it's not to sit there and say, OMG, but I feel good about strongness and strength in my lineage. Now, let me just say, I got a little bit everybody in my family. Of course, my kinfolk did marry, as voodoo say, some clear. But, kid you not, even down to, I think it's some Chinese, too. I don't know. Who knows? Either way, to my, and also who? Hispanic. A lot of those. But even with them, the way the genes is in my family, they just look like light-skinned black folk. I kid you not. They, you know how some people, you see them and you have to, and you know immediately that they are another ethnicity, or they may be ambiguous, as they would say. Not my kinfolk. I promise you. Because one thing about my mom is super light, but she's black. Okay, my daughter, extremely pale, but she's black, and it's not mixed with, oh, what you mixed with, because I really feel like that's an insult. I'm talking about this, you know, this is History Month, so they say. I just wanted to say, because I just wanted to do a quick little commentary. It wasn't going to be long. It just was literally talking about all the things that's going on in YouTube, because also I seen this other woman, and I'm not going to give her no promotion, because honestly, I'm just trying to steer clear and not have her in my algorithm anymore. But all I know is that she's very vocal about where she came from, you know, in the hood, which currently I am. You know, I kid you not, I could live anywhere. You know, but that's not what I'm talking about. But she's saying because of where she came up, you know, she had no respect for her mother, her dad. It just feels like she really downplayed the struggle and just calls, you know, people who live under Section 8 or housing or have food stamps, medication, she just goes ham. Mind you, she don't even have medical insurance. Mind you, it's like, This woman here, she talks about people, but she lives in a way that is humiliating to watch. Like, even when I see Dan, she talk about people and where they live, but I see the integrity in people where I come up to where we teach our kids so many things because what we learn. And I say certain things as far as etiquette, to start there. Respect, let's start there. And it's just like, just from the fact the way she speak on her own kinfolk who bust they hump to do what they needed to do for her. This is why she's still breathing. I'm not talking about what they done that she don't agree with, because again, that's between her, them, and God, not us. And this is another thing why I feel secondhand cringe listening to way people just go off on this internet. And Voodoo Doll TV is a breath of fresh air to me, because her honesty is hilarious, her delivery is impeccable, and I kid you not, I have a soft spot for New Orleans accent. That's just me personally. Even when it comes down to clear people, as she was saying, New Orleans, they just a different breed. You know, it's more or less the confidence that they exude, the comfortability. It just feels, I like it. You know, I've been out there. I'm going back. I just couldn't live there because, again, I already live in a hood. I'm not going to jump from one hood to another hood just because the accent's cute. Won't do that. But also, I just want to say, wonderful, amazing people. It's early in the morning. I'm having my coffee. I'm about to light my little marijuana. Then I'm going to walk the dog, you know, feed the pets and do all that other stuff. I was supposed to go to the gym, but I think because this hair is so long, it's not heavy. It's so long, I just rather work out at home, you know. And also, kid you not, I prefer to work out at home, just so I build my stamina up. And then I could go to the gym and do, you know, what I do. But OMG, I just wanted to say I'm going to come back through some commentary. And oh, shoot, one more thing, because she's covering a lot of subject. And me personally, I like to laugh, and really I don't even comment below. But one thing she sticks on is the embarrassment and vulgarity of people trying to represent us as a black people as an excuse to be embarrassing. And I'm just want to say we have so many things that illuminates and make us wonderful that people want to copy. Even down to, let me just say this too, because as you can see, I got the nails in the hair. And I remember way back in the day, my homegirl, you know, we was really good friends, and she had a perm and it jammed her up. So I cut her hair, twisted up, and she looked it adorably Lauren. Brandy, she adorable, okay? So we used to go out to eat after we went to the gym back then. You know, it used to be a Lucille Roberts in Brooklyn, and we used to go to Junior's afterwards, you know, do our little one dizzle, be cute, and OMG, girls in the city. So, you know, men would approach and all types of stuff. So one time, this guy, he approached, you know, a couple of times, and they assume, because back then I used to wear the ponytail with big earrings, which I still do. But they automatically assumed that she was woke or conscious because of her look. And she would, when they be talking to her about events and things in history, she looked like a deer in headlights, like, what? And me, aka, because I came up in the whole Muslim era as far as with my dad, you know, my grandparents, they was in church as far as Baptist, but my dad, he implemented different things. He wanted us to be Muslim as kids. So it was all a lot that went on with it as far as not just being Muslim in religion, but education about who we are as black folks. So these conversations that I engaged, I was like young. Shoot, I went back and forth with my social studies teacher in junior high school because, again, Don't play with me. Play with me. And that's why I like this commentary, because she's educated. She have this thing called Educational Fridays. I haven't went just of yet because, again, I already know the lesson. So it's like, OMG, it's good to feed it to the community, so do what you do. However, they be sitting here talking to, completely ignoring me. And then I have to come in, because she had nothing, to put into the conversation. Love, I think she's great, but she always was very honest, at least around us, to the point of not being that one. She was a beautiful black girl. I don't know, back then, but she was, that wasn't her story to be like, this is who I am all day. This is just, the best way to put it. I don't think that she was ashamed. It's just that wasn't her MO. People used to make fun of her for talking in a way which I don't agree. I don't agree, but they used to, her family and some of her friends from back then would feel like she was talking like a clear person, and that's not true. She was just talking the way she do. So anyway, once they find out, not only that I was aware, but I might have been a little bit more informed than they were, then OMG, OMG. Now I'm included in the conversation. That's when I usually, again, I was young. I'll get a little petty and have a couple of jokes here and there. Do the dozens if I feel like it. Depends on how many drinks I had. Who knows? But it's just more or less how far they went with the ignorance. It depends. Because you know who they remind me of, to be honest? Them red pill mother pluckers that sit there and be like, all a man needs is a woman that... Yo, I had somebody send me one of those one time. And if you knew what he brought to the table, to every connection that he was in, the audacity. And it's always the ones, the audacity. And this is the reason why, again, it has to be said, somebody, thank you kindly, that's going to rebuke, or have something to say to these a-holes that just spew anything, any time of day. So I'm going to go back to listening. I hope this message was a little helpful, fun, and to, give you a little bit of information about what I do. And also, too, when it comes down to people, I just want to add this in. I might put it in the short. I'm going to add it to a short because I feel like I'm throwing it off by adding it here. Beautiful people, thank you for coming through. See you later. Love and light.